The economy of the future is going to be safer, cleaner, and healthier. And that is why sustainability matters to investors. Let's imagine we're in 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals have been met. It's going to be a very different economy and society from the one that we see today. And there are going to be companies which have been very successful because they're aligned with that change, and those who have struggled because they aren't. We manage a range of sustainable investment funds at Liontrust, which is a specialist asset manager based in London.
The Sustainable Development Goals can help us find positive trends in our economy, which in turn can help us find interesting investments. And we see it as a really interesting investment opportunity for our funds.
The brilliant thing about the Sustainable Development Goals is that they're so broad. Sustainable development isn't just about renewables and water, there's a whole social side to it too, all focused on improving people's quality of life. And since 2001, we've been investing in companies that do just that.
We think Sustainable Development Goals are important for a wide variety of investors. In fact, all investors should be looking at them, because otherwise you miss out on the positive trends that are going on within our economy, and also you miss understanding how the world is changing and how it'll affect your investments.
We have exposure to a wide range of the Sustainable Development Goals. Currently, we find strong investment opportunities and have the greatest exposure to Goals 8, 7 and 3. Goal 8 is on decent work and economic growth. We believe that a resilient financial services sector is necessary for economic well-being, so we invest in companies that are aligned with that goal. Goal 7, on affordable and clean energy. Aside from our investments in renewables, we also invest in companies that improve energy efficiency.
Solar and wind energy is coming down in cost year on year. So much so that in the last 3 years, more than 2/3 of new capacity has gone into solar and wind, dwarfing investment in coal. The pace of future change is something that investors shouldn't underestimate. It's taken 16 years to put the first 1,000 gigawatts of solar and wind energy into place. The next 1,000 gigawatts will come on in the next 4 years at half the cost. And that leads us to companies like Siemens Gamesa, who manufacture wind turbines. They produce an enormous 170-meter blade for their wind turbines. They're going to see very strong growth into the future as they participate in this shift from a high carbon intensity electricity generating mix to a low carbon renewable generating mix.
Some good examples of companies in the portfolios that are related to Sustainable Development Goal 3 on good health and well-being are Abcam, a specialist provider of research tools needed for the biotechnology industry. It enables us to innovate the way that we treat disease, and anyone invested in Abcam has seen over 30% average annual investment returns over the last decade. Thermo Fisher is a US-based company that makes gene sequencing equipment. It allows us to understand more about how the body works to better treat disease. Another company, Gym Group, as its name suggests, offers its customers affordable access to gym equipment and classes in the UK.
Making our roads safer is part of the increasing health and well-being Sustainable Development Goal. And it shows how Sustainable Development Goals can be really useful to find areas of positive growth in the economy to invest in. One of the mechanisms that's reducing the amount of accidents on roads is called active emergency braking. And it's expected that this will grow to a €50 billion market. There are lots of companies benefiting from this road safety trend. Infineon is a German company that makes semiconductor chips that are increasingly used as more and more electronics get included in cars. It's these electronics that are enabling cars to be safer as well as reducing emissions. Hella is a German company that makes smart headlights, and they are a great example of a company that's benefiting from a mechanism That's improving visibility and reducing accidents on the road, and they're a massive beneficiary of this trend. Demand for Hella's products are coming from two areas. One, tighter safety regulation, and the second one is consumer preferences. No one really wants to be driving the least safe car with their loved ones. They want the safest car.
The Sustainable Development Goals provide a brilliant framework for communicating with both companies and also with our clients. For our clients to really understand what it is we do, what we invest in and why, and also for companies to really explain what it is they're doing on sustainable development issues.
There's genuine and growing demand for sustainable investment as more and more people and institutions begin to realise that it's a proven investment style that delivers strong investment returns, but also that it's a way of bringing in your personal or institutional values into the way in which you invest. So the demand for sustainable investing is coming from people who care about how they make their money as well as how much money they make. Investors shouldn't underestimate how rapidly we are going to deliver this safer, cleaner, healthier world. And that is why people should be investing sustainably today.